Welcome back to the time of your life. The Baltimore County Department of Aging is happy to have the United States Department of Health and Human Services as a platinum sponsor for the Power of Age Expo this year. Representing this sponsorship, we have Amy Giardina, Strategic Planner and Partnership Lead for the new campaign, Risk Less, Do More, joining us. Welcome to the show, Amy.
Oh, thanks, Ethel.
What makes the Power of Age of interest?
Well, we know that Baltimore County's older adult population is increasing, and the Power of Age Expo is the largest conference of its type in the Mid-Atlantic. This exciting event attracts over 5,000 older adults and their caregivers, so we can capture a large audience to amplify our message to educate the public on pan-respiratory viruses and the importance of protecting yourself. It's especially important for older adults, particularly those in nursing homes and other facilities, that they understand that they're at higher risk of getting very sick with COVID, flu, and RSV. Vaccines can help people who are at risk of severe illness from these viruses out of the hospital, keep people out of the hospital or worse. But the good news is that the updated flu and COVID vaccines are now available. So that's why the Department of Health and Human Services launched the Risk Less, Do More public education campaign. It's a national campaign to increase awareness, confidence, and uptake of vaccines so we can strive to keep everyone from getting sick from flu, COVID, and RSV. We're thrilled to bring these resources to Baltimore through Power of Age.
Excellent. Why is it important for older adults and their caregivers to have the latest information about flu, COVID, and RSV vaccines?
So that's a great question. Most deaths from flu, COVID, and RSV are in people older than age 65, and the risk grows with age. So as people get older, their immune systems don't work as well, and older adults are more likely to have health conditions that make them more vulnerable to get sick. So every adult should get the updated flu and COVID vaccine starting this September. There's also a high-dose flu vaccine that cause a stronger immune reaction and are available for extra protection for adults 65 and older. All adults 75 and older and those 60 and older with certain health conditions or who live in long-term care facilities should have one dose of the RSV vaccine. And if you're helping to care for a family member or a friend who's 60 or older, make sure that they know that vaccines can help protect them. After all, people who get flu, COVID, or RSV after getting a vaccine are much less likely than those who did not get a vaccine to need to see a doctor or go to the hospital.
Amy, can you share with our audience how they can avoid getting the flu, COVID, or RSV?
That's a great question. There are many ways to avoid respiratory illnesses this fall and winter. The more of these you do, the better. The most important is to get vaccinated. Vaccines boost the body's natural defenses against germs that can make you sick. They're also your best protection against severe illnesses from flu, COVID-19, and RSV. There are other things you can do too. You can take steps for cleaner air by going outside, wear a mask in public places, especially in crowds, and lastly, wash your hands frequently and use hand sanitizer.
Where can people get the vaccines and what do they cost?
Yeah, I said it previously, but the flu and COVID vaccines for 2024 and 2025 are now available. Most health insurance, including Medicare, Medicaid, and CHIP, cover the cost for COVID-19 and flu vaccines. And the RSV vaccine is also covered by some health insurances and is available from your doctor in most pharmacies.
And of course, they can always get their vaccinations at the Power of Age Expo. Safeway Pharmacy will be offering a wider range of vaccinations that they can learn more about on our website. But where can individuals go for more information about flu, COVID, and RSV vaccinations, Amy?
Well, if you're attending Power of Age, stop by the Risk Less, Do More booth. You can get research-based information about risk factors, vaccine benefits, and common myths about flu, COVID, and RSV vaccines. You can also get free COVID-19 test kits. Or you can go online at cdc.gov/risklessdomore. We have a fantastic amount of resources to learn about respiratory illnesses like risk factors, prevention, and treatment. And we at HHS always encourage you to talk with your doctor to learn more.
Thank you for sharing the Risk Less, Do More campaign with our viewers, Amy.
Thank you.
We're going to take a short break, but first we would like to remind viewers that the Medicare Part D open enrollment period is October 15th through December 7th. SHIP is available for assistance at Baltimore County Department of Aging offices as well as at the Power of Age Expo. When we return, we will learn more about the Power of Age Expo as Mary Wontrop returns.